December in the Spanish Super Cup, first in the Bernabeu. It was an impressive display from Real Madrid, coming from a goal down to win 3-1. Stoichkov put Barcelona ahead, but here comes the equaliser, scored by Alfonso after some good work from Michel. Michel was involved in the second as well, his cross headed home by Ivan Zamorano, the Chilean striker. And finally, it was Alfonso with a simple tap-in for his second of the game. And no dramas in the second leg at the Nou Camp. It finished 1-1, Real Madrid winning 4-2 on aggregate to lift the cup, a consolation in a season littered with failure. So going into this game, only 2 points separate the two sides. Both Barcelona and Real Madrid are being eclipsed by Deportivo, who lead the table. Neither team can afford a draw, and Benito Floro's job may depend on the outcome. So let's cross to the Nou Camp and join Gary Bloom.
In Spain, there still is only one outstanding fixture. The enduring fascination of watching Barcelona play Real Madrid means that the Nou Camp is full to its 117,000 capacity for today's game. It's Spain's match of the day, with the game being screened live, and no fewer than 30 countries around the world are taking these television pictures. Barcelona's latest goal-scoring star is the Brazilian number 9 Romario, who's had his critics at several of the clubs for which he's played. It was suggested that he didn't play for the team and was only interested in scoring goals. Indeed, when he joined Barcelona, number 8 Risto Stoichkov said that the club were wasting their money. Barcelona's judgment has proved to be sound. He's weighed in with 13 goals in the league. There's perhaps one or two unusual names in this Real starting 11. Alfonso, number 11, has ousted Emilio Butragueño from the Real team, while Hierro, the Spanish international, whose goal ensured Spain a place at the World Cup finals in the summer, is only named as a substitute. He's just returned from suspension. Benito Floro's job as Real coach could be in jeopardy if results don't improve. His Real defence will have to keep a close check on Romario's goal-poaching instincts. However, Romario hasn't scored now in the league for a month. It's Barcelona to get this match underway. Remember, Real have finished as runners-up to Barcelona for the last 3 seasons. Luis Enrique has pinched the ball here. Koeman was the Barcelona player who gave it away. And the determination of Luis Enrique wins Real Madrid the first corner of the match. Luis Enrique, current Spanish international, who played against Denmark in Spain's last World Cup qualifier, will be hopeful of making the trip to the USA later this year. Sanchís has made his way forward for Real Madrid. Michel takes the corner, away by Koeman. Hooked back in by Sanchís. It's going to be an easy catch for Zubizarreta, who was sent off while playing for Spain in that last World Cup qualifier. Johan Cruyff, who's declined his chance to lead Holland to the World Cup later this year. Zamorano's waiting patiently in the middle. Luis Enrique. It's a nice turn of pace by Luis Enrique now. Tried to help the ball through, and there was a handball in there. And despite Nadal's claim that it hit him on the shoulder, Real Madrid will have a free kick. They've begun this vital Spanish league game brightly. Koeman gets it away. Zamorano! Hook clear by Ronald Koeman. And the Chilean almost scored the first goal of the game. This is Stoichkov. Real really seem fired up for this game. It's worth bearing in mind, Real have lost their last 2 away games, but they so nearly took the lead here as Zamorano almost converted this difficult chance. Guardiola. Real happy to put as many players as possible behind the ball. Even Zamorano's deep inside his own half of the field. Guardiola. Romario gives it away to Prosinecki. And this is Luis Enrique trying to relieve some of the pressure for Real. Sergi won the ball, and legally, according to the referee. Teams have already met twice in the Spanish Super Cup this season. Real came out on top in those two matches. This is the first league meeting of Barcelona and Real Madrid this season. One aimed in towards Romario, but got clear. And suddenly Barcelona have raised the tempo of the game, and they're beginning to dominate midfield. And their counter-attacks early on in the game are turning into all-out attack. Barcelona. Benito Floro, the Real Madrid coach, on the left. Barcelona coach Johan Cruyff on the right. Sergi, who made his debut in the Champions League, Galatasaray, back in November. Koeman. Ivan Zamorano scored 8 goals this season, finding life much tougher than last season when he scored 26 goals in 34 league games. He had an outstanding year. This looks promising. Guardiola. Romario. That's brilliant. And so's that. 25 minutes in, and the bearded Brazilian strikes first blood for Barcelona. Oh, he was calling for the ball, and once he had it, he led Alcorta a merry dance inside that Real penalty area. And this is what Romario loves doing, taking on defenders and finishing with grace and style. The Nou Camp is a sea of colour and noise because Barcelona lead by a goal to nil. Koeman. I think Real Madrid will be happy just to have a kick of the ball at the moment. Barcelona have hit the fast forward button, and there's nothing Real can do about it. Romario's goal separates the two teams. Here he was fouled by the former Barcelona player, Luis Milla. Koeman. It's another fine ball to the back post. Romario's in there. Boyo's dropped it. Oh! And it was Barcelona who almost scored. Well, Barcelona's made a career out of doing that, arriving late inside the penalty area, but full marks to Paco Boyo in the Real goal for an outstanding stop once he dropped the ball. That shot by Barcelona was goal-bound before Boyo turned the ball wide of its target. And how Real need a goal at the start of this second half. They've lost Alfonso, and the news is at half-time Alfonso has a knee injury, and Real Madrid don't know the extent of that injury at this stage. Zamorano calling for the ball. Zubizarreta held on to it. Stoichkov allowed to run at the Real defence. Oh, this is suicide by the Real Madrid defenders. Stoichkov was allowed to bring the ball a good 25 yards, before he was tackled right on the edge of the Real Madrid penalty area and tackled illegally. Paco Llorente was a player who tripped Hristo Stoichkov. And now Real have to face the might of the executioner from these dead ball situations for Barcelona. Ronald Koeman, here he comes, 2-0! He's beaten many a goalkeeper from that sort of distance. Benito Floro's side suddenly find themselves 2-0 behind. And it's the deadly accuracy of Ronald Koeman which gives Barcelona a 2-goal advantage. He doesn't hit them particularly hard, but my goodness, they're on target. Barcelona 2, Real Madrid 0. Zubizarreta has been fed on a diet of predictable crosses, and Zamorano now must be fed up chasing those long, high balls into the Barcelona box. Stoichkov allowed to take a break, with Barcelona not only in the driving seat, but having clicked the safety belt. Alcorta has Michel to his right. Plays it inside Goycochea. Zamorano calling for the ball. Luis Enrique's in there too! And Ronald Koeman smuggles a ball clear. And Barcelona will have a free kick for Zamorano's challenge on Ronald Koeman, which has left the Dutchman slightly dazed. It was a good move by Real Madrid, arguably their most constructive chance of the second half. And here's the foul. Zamorano watched the ball go past like the wrong bus, and then made contact with Ronald Koeman's head. Ferrer. Sanchez. Getting away from Laudrup. Kozinecki. Madrid aren't playing too bad in this second half, but they have this 2-goal margin to make up. Guardiola got the ball out of play. Enio Butragueño, the Real Madrid substitute, started this match as second choice to Alfonso in the Real Madrid attack. To take this throw in. Kozinecki's given the ball away to, well, almost to Laudrup. Alcorta got there first for Real Madrid. That's a great ball for Butragueño! Right into the arms of Zubizarreta. If he'd have angled that header right or left, Real would have been right back in this game. Free kick to Barcelona. Just a little bit too far from goal for Ronald Koeman. There'll be plenty of Barcelona players prepared to go forward now to add the final gloss to what appears to be a very healthy margin. And they're onside here. Nadal. Romario. Yes! And Real look at the linesman and crave the offside flag, which never came. And that Real Madrid defence caught very square as Nadal unselfishly gave the goal to Romario. Romario attacked the ball in an onside position. But was Nadal onside? The slow motion replay suggests he was, and Baquero too at the centre of your picture. 2 for Romario, 1 for Ronald Koeman, 3 for Barcelona. This is Goycochea. And Goycochea has it back again. Well, Barcelona's biggest win so far this season came at Valencia when they won by 4-0. Maybe they've got their eyes on a similar scoreline. Romario, remember, is on a hat-trick. Zubizarreta will knock this one long. And Romario's after it. Amor's arriving. Here is Amor. Baquero. Laudrup now. That should have been 4-0. And once again, the Real Madrid defending was very, very ordinary. Well, this is the more unselfish side of Romario's game, and it almost produced another Barcelona goal, as Laudrup was denied with a good save by Paco Boyo. Llorente, Alcorta. Well, that really has summed up Real Madrid's night of celebration and jubilation in the Nou Camp. Here Barcelona come again, mob-handed. Sergi with a cross, hooked away to safety by Laza. And Barcelona seem to threaten Real Madrid every time they have the ball. A busy night for Paco Boyo. Just 5 feet 10 inches tall, one of the smallest goalkeepers in the Spanish league. 7 here is Goycochea, the 1991 Spanish Footballer of the Year. Guardiola, Ferre, Ivan, Sergi. Barcelona just stroking the ball around now. This really is champagne football by the Spanish champions. Laudrup's pinched it here. Romario will score his hat-trick. Even Stoichkov can celebrate. He scored a hat-trick against Real Sociedad. He scored a hat-trick against Atletico Madrid. And now he scored a hat-trick of hat-tricks against Real Madrid. It was an easy tap-in, but the football which preceded this goal by Romario, which makes it 4-0, was pure class. 9 minutes left, and Barcelona equal their biggest winning margin of the season so far. Well, there's an air of disbelief about the Nou Camp. They'll tell you these games between Barcelona and Real Madrid are always very, very tight. Don't believe that tonight. Now Real have been caught offside with a marginal decision, which has angered them. Rosinecki. Now, can he pull a goal back for Real Madrid? Koeman to the rescue, aided by Zubizarreta. And once again, that Barcelona defence slams shut. Another huge clearance by Zubizarreta. Sanchez, I'm sure the Real Madrid players will be absolutely delighted to hear the final whistle. This really has been a ritual humiliation for them. Goycochea. Sergi. Guardiola. Romario. Can he score 4? Into Ivan. Yes, it's 5 for Barca. The substitute scores Barca's 5th with 4 minutes of the game left. And there will be a giant party in the Nou Camp tonight, which will spill onto the streets of the Ramblas. Who can believe this scoreline? Barcelona 5, Real Madrid 0. And Romario, who scored 3, has laid on another goal. Not even a suspicion of offside against Ivan as he slid the ball through the legs of Boyo. And Romario has been in devastating form in this game. Luis Enrique looks a dispirited figure now. Well, the rivalry between these two clubs has its roots in the Spanish Civil War, and the people of Catalonia are as proud of its team, Barcelona, as they were in the 1930s and 40s. And to beat Real Madrid is a special day in this region of Spain. To beat Real Madrid by 5-0 is something that the spectators will tell their children and their grandchildren about. Butragueño helping the ball through to Prosinecki. Koeman pinches it back for Barcelona. We're deep in injury time at the end of the game, and it's Barcelona's biggest win against Real in the Nou Camp for 33 years. What a day for this famous football club. They've had their highs over the last 3 seasons, winning the European Cup, winning 3 championships, but this is a very, very special day, topped off by a hat-trick for the Brazilian Romario, and goals too by Ronald Koeman and the substitute Ivan. You have to blink to look at the scoreline, but it really has happened. Barcelona 5, Real Madrid 0.